All right, folks, it's the last stop before the Japanese pre-screening of Dragon Ball Z Fakatsu no F, Revival of F, Resurrection F. Julian from Kanzenshu's got his tickets, and so we're all going to have spoilers sometime Monday morning, complete spoilers, I assume, about what happens in this film. Or at least I hope so. I mean, for all we know, they might make him sign one of those confidentiality agreements or something before he goes in there. I don't think so, but it's possible. Anyway, so today with this video, I wanted to talk about what we definitely know for sure. Not the speculation. I want to just talk about what we know for certain about this movie. Undeniable facts that have been revealed through various sources, the manga adaptation, the press releases, and the interviews. I'm not going to speculate here about shit. What we know for sure. Number one, Frieza is brought back to life with the Dragon Balls. There's some people have had issues with this. If you look at the story of the Dragon Balls, some people are falsely believe that you can only bring back, you know, a person within a year. That's actually not correct. If you watch the original Japanese version, what Kami and Kaio were talking about was a large group of people. You can only bring back a large group within the year. One person, there was never a rule against that. Plus, the dragon's a lot stronger now than he was back then. So, we know Frieza's back. We know Sorbet and Tagoma come to Earth, and we know they resurrect him. That we know for a fact, and we know that Frieza claims, according to the Toritara manga, that he can surpass Goku and defeat him, quote, in the blink of an eye with just 4 months training. I plan to do a video a little more in-depth about that later on, probably after the movie's already out, just to see if they add anything to that. Because when the movie comes out, I'm assuming we're going to get more details about what's going on. So, he comes back to life. He immediately goes to train, or so that's what seems like it happens. And Gohan, Piccolo, Tenshinhan, a few other characters sense him. We know Pan is born. We know that because the movie does take place. What we do know is it takes place after Battle of Gods, but before the end of Z storyline with Ubu, whatever. So, we don't know if it's 3 years or 1 year, but we know it takes place during that time frame. We know that Goku and Vegeta are training with Whis. We know Goku is much stronger than he was before thanks to the upgrade he got in Battle of Gods with the ability to tap into the God power. We know this. Will we see Super Saiyan? I don't know. That we do not know. We know Gohan transforms into a Super Saiyan based on the trailers. Does that mean he ran out of mystic power? I don't know. We don't know that yet, but we know he definitely is in there. We know that the big climax fight is between the Z Warriors and Frieza's army of 1,000, which I assume he recruits around the universe, but we don't know that. We know that to be the case. And we know that the people fighting are going to be Roshi, Krillin, Tenshinhan, Piccolo, and Jocko the Galactic Patrolman, because they're there. Will number 18, Boo, Goten, Trunks, will they fight? We don't know yet. Many believe that they won't. I hope that they do, but we don't know yet. So again, these are the things that we know. We know that Frieza also managed to get an upgrade and become Golden Frieza in this film. It's been in several trailers and several promotional materials. It was just announced that he's going to be Golden Frieza. The Golden Frieza is going to be in the Xenoverse game as one of the downloadable content. So he's going to be in there. You'll be able to play as him. We know these things to be true, and we know that at some point in the film, Frieza does fight Goku, probably near the end. We don't know if Vegeta fights Frieza, although all signs point to yes, to be honest with you. We don't know if Beerus fights whatsoever. We know that we assume he gets woken up by all the noise that Goku and Vegeta are making training with Whis. We don't know exactly how Goku and Vegeta got to train with Whis other than the hint that was given in the manga that they offered him delicious food from Earth. So there is that. We know the runtime for the film is going to be 93 or 94 minutes depending on who you ask. 1 minute difference is not a big deal. That is, of course, for the theatrical cut. That does not mean there won't be an extended release later on for the home market that will feature a longer cut of the movie, but the theatrical is going to be 94 minutes, which does make it the longest theatrical Dragon Ball Z film ever. Battle of Gods was 85 minutes theatrical. This one's 94. So they should have enough time to tell a pretty decent story. That's what we know. That is what we know. We know the voice cast is back. That's what we know for sure. We don't know if Tights is going to be in the movie. Again, folks, don't fall for the BS rumors. Future Trunks is not going to be in it. That was just used for promotional because Frieza has a flashback in Hell. And that's another thing that we know, too, is that Frieza's in Hell, and he's been haunted with the fact that Goku and Trunks, Goku humiliated him and Trunks killed him. He's been haunted with that. But Trunks is not going to be in the movie. At least I don't think he is. There's not enough evidence to prove that he's going to be in the film other than just in flashbacks. So that's pretty much it for this video. Last stop. We're just a few days. We're about 72 hours. I would say, about 72 hours away. Maybe a little more than that before we find out exactly what's going on. Subscribe to the channel because I assure you, once I find out, I'm going to tell you. And I'll even link back, if anything, to the original post. I'm not going to steal content from anybody. I'm going to link back to it. And then shortly after I put up the spoilers, I'll probably give my thoughts. But again, you're not going to get a full review until I actually see the film because if it's Dragon Ball, text can never really capture the awesomeness of it. Even reading the Battle of God spoilers wasn't anywhere compared to actually seeing the film. Anyways, hit that subscribe button. Leave some comments below. Tell a friend about the channel. I got a lot of really fun projects coming up here, Dragon Ball related. Big shout out to a lot of my peers on YouTube who have been here longer than me, like Kwaman and these guys. I want to do a few videos kind of in their ilk, analyzing some of the, I guess you can call them the inner workings of Dragon Ball and give information that a lot of people may not know. Educate and entertain. So anyways, we'll see y'all soon. I hope y'all have a good weekend.